Fresh from the pages of Sample Library Review, here's this week's Steel Compressor for April 4th, 2022. I'm your host, Mannette. We'll be covering new releases, latest sales, some great dollar deals, some pretty cool plugins and effects, and some featured freebies. Before we dive in, I want to say a big thank you to Insanity Samples for sponsoring this week's Steel Compressor show. Insanity Samples have released Neo Woodwinds. This library is a collection of world-class woodwind principal musicians with decades of credits on both stage and screen. Neo Woodwinds is on a special intro price, 99 British pounds. Normally sells for 199 British pounds for this contact instrument. I'll include a link first thing below to take you over to Insanity Samples to hear these fantastic demos. Impact Soundworks just released Charisma Volume 1 by Elizabeth Zaroff. This contact player instrument contains hundreds of ready-to-use versatile vocal phrases. It's available now over at Impact Soundworks for $69. Big news at Naroth Audio, they've released Bloom. They're calling this the Cinematic Sound Engine. Hundreds of sound sources and customizable parameters, 250 presets in this contact player instrument. It's on a special entry price of $149, normally $199. Now, I'm pretty excited about this. If you want to see a review of this one, or the Charisma we talked about, or anything I mentioned along the way, please comment below. We'll see if we can't bump it up to the front. Your comments help guide the channel. GForce Software teamed up with Hainbach to release the Artist Expansion Pack for M-Tron Pro. This deal is available for $34.90 over to our friends at Best Service. And exciting news over at Emergence Audios, they just released Soprano's Textures. For this contact player instrument, they brought in singer-songwriter Erwin Fonsen to perform 6 vocal vowels, and they've put that into their Infinite Motion engine. Library is on sale now for just $24, normally $29. I'll include a link to Emergence Audio in the description below. Now, I mentioned that Insanity Samples Neo Woodwinds, normally 199 British pounds. Grab it now for 99 British pounds. Now, I just finished checking this one out yesterday, and I've got a video published at the same time as today's Steel Compressor, where I go through the instruments, play through some of those MIDI examples, get a feel for how to program. I'll include a link to Insanity Samples Neo Woodwinds page, as well as that new video in the description below. Luftrum has released Luftrum 26 sound sets for Tal Lex, available now for $26. Ellie has announced Andy Narell steel pans. Known as the father of modern steel pan playing, this samples Andy with 22 different instruments recorded and is a contact player instrument available for $199. Soundpaint's released brass rulers. This sounds pretty interesting. Nicholas Bross sampling rulers to create a creative instrument, available now for 10 bucks. Straight ahead samples just released, Clarinette and Rose. I love what these guys are doing. I'm hoping we get a copy. If you want to see a review of this one, please comment below. It's available now for $129 over at Straight Ahead Samples. And Sample Logic's World AI came out last week. This one's on my list of things to review. If you really want me to bump everything and review this one this weekend, please let me know. It's available now over at Sample Logic for $249, normally $399. That intro price, I think it ends later this week. Please comment below if you want to see a review of this. Native Instruments' latest release, Playbox. This looks really creative. Normally sells for $199, on special sale of $149 right now. You save 50 bucks till April 24th. If you want to see a review of this one, we got it in the queue. Let me know if we should push it up and release it right away. UJam's released the latest in their U-Synth line, Core. You can pick Core up for just $39 if you own any of the other U-Synth libraries, or 59 bucks during the intro promotion, which ends on Monday. Best Service and Sonoscore's latest release, Dark Horizons, available for 99 bucks. Now this is in the Elysian engine, and it sounds really cool. Contributor Rayborn Johnson just finished a checking out video of Dark Horizons. I'll include a link to that in the description below. And Silence and Other Sounds Mystery Box 3. This one sounds really cool. Covering clocks and cinematic rhythms, available for just 24 bucks. We got a review in the works. I thought we were going to have it out this week, but we're waiting for it to get turned back in so we can post it and share it. As soon as I get that one, I'll share it with you guys. And Audio Imperia's latest release, Chorus, a huge hit. Teaming up with Jasper Blanc of Performance Samples, this contact player instrument's available now for $379, just for a few more days, I believe. Normally $499, and if you want to learn about it and hear it in action, contributor Pete Checkley was kind enough to put together a video composing with the library and giving us a feel for everything the library has to offer. Highlights this week include Pattern Strings by Ben Osterhaus. This includes 19 rhythmic variations recorded on violin, viola, cello. Available now on a discount for $47 for this contact instrument. Normally sells for 95 bucks. Plugin Boutique's got specials on a few UJam instruments, including Royal 2 from the Virtual Bassist line. In the version 2.1 engine, this library is available now for just $39, normally $129 bucks. Also from UJam, Nemesis, available now for just $35. This Beatmaker instrument is all about broken, dark, cyberpunk beats. Normally sells for $69 in the standalone VST AU instrument. And Sound Iron's Music Box, which was a Sample Library Review Best of Award winner, is available now for just $26. This library not only contains samples of different music boxes, but it's in Sound Iron's creative 4-layer engine, giving you all kinds of hybrid sounds and some great sound design capabilities. Skybox Audio's Hammers and Waves Celebrating Piano Day is on sale this weekend at 55% off. This massive collection of 10 instruments normally sells for $576, and this is the lowest we've ever seen this contact player collection for just $249. I'll include links to this as well as everything I mentioned below. Please use sample library review links. Developers notice where traffic comes from. Some developers will choose to support the site. Other links might be affiliate links, and at no cost to you, we'll make a small commission, which helps us keep the site and channel going. Each week, I do a shameless plug. My wife and I are converting a 40-foot bus into our new home. We've been vlogging for a while, and this week, we're sharing what our kitchen's going to look like. Very exciting to see this come together. Oh, just the final touches really starting to make it look wonderful. I'll include a link to our Rehabitate videos in the description below. Dollar deals this week include 90% off Sector by Initial Audio, available over at Audio Plugin Deals now for $14.99 for the next week and a half. Audio Ollie's released 12-string, an NI contact instrument for $20. He's also created a Soundpaint version of this, available in the free Soundpaint engine. UJam's virtual guitar Sparkles 78% off right now. Grab it now for $29 for the next week. And Sound Iron's Cathedral of Junk available now for just $12 over at Plugin Boutique. Normally $19 for this very creative and cool instrument. Behemoth Nemesis is 87% off for $39. Normally sells for $299.99. And VST Buzz has Beatmaker Eden 2 by UJam for just $19 for all those EDM beats, available until the end of the weekend. Audio Plugin Deals has the Composer Dream Bundle by Rigid Audio. These are 4 contact instruments, 2 of my favorite Rigid Audio instruments, Retrocade and Viego. Available now, $24 for all 4 for just the next 5 days. I'll include links to all of these. Everything's organized in the description below. Not sure what to do with $1? Sample Library Review has a Patreon page. For as little as $1 a month, you can help me continue to put out videos on the channel. Pay the contributors for all their hard work on the website. I'll include a link over to Sample Library Review's Patreon page. Join up now. Help us keep the site going. Latest sales announced. There's a 50% off sale of Drum Designer by View VI going on right now. VST Buzz, normally $149. You can grab this instrument just for $74 during the promotion. If you want to learn more about Drum Designer, I did a first look not too long after it came out. I'll include a link over to that video below. Spitfire Audio has London Contemporary Orchestra strings available for their offer for April. $244 US, normally $349. If you'd like to get a feel for the instrument, I've got a review of this library that I released not long after it came out. Insanity Samples has a spring sale going on, 35% off store-wide, all of their products. And Cinematique Instruments got a composition set, including 5 of their instruments bundled together for €240, normally €380, I believe. Alchemy's Drumvolution on sale now for 70% off over at Audio Plugin Deals. Normally $204 for this modern drum engine. Grab it now for $59. Couple deals at Best Service. The Project Sam Classics are on sale right now. That includes concert harp, organ mystique, and then this classic pack, which includes True Strike 1 orchestral brass classic, organ mystique, and concert harp for $224. These True Strike libraries hold the test of time. I'm still using them regularly. Also over at Best Service, they've got Cinesamples spring sale, 30% off all of those Cinesamples libraries available over there. I'll include a link over to our friends at Best Service. Sound Iron's spring sale just ended on their site. However, it's going on until April 7th over at Plugin Boutique. Now, there's so many Sound Iron instruments, far too many to choose from. I just want to call some attention to Avium by Sound Iron. If you haven't heard this, this is a collaboration with Boom Library. It's what you might think it is, a collection of samples of birds, condors, eagles, all kinds of stuff turned into a very creative instrument, available now for $52, normally $79. I've got a first look of Avium I did a couple weeks ago. I'll share that below. And also, we've got a new review of the Hyperion String Solo Violins by Nick Riviera, the latest in Sound Iron's Hyperion Contact Player releases. I'll include a link to that review below. Pulse Audio's got a spring sale going on. A huge number of instruments discounted, including Sound Dust, Have Audio. The list goes on and on. I'll include a link to that deal page because there's just so much to dive into over there. Audio Imperia spring sale going on for a few more days. Discounts on select items there. Sound Yeti's Ambition, available at $98, normally $129 for this very creative cinematic instrument. Plus, I've got a promo code, save an extra 10% off your entire Sound Yeti order. I'll include a link and that promo code below. And if you want to learn any more about some of my favorite Sound Yeti instruments, specifically Ambition and Revelation Scoring Grand, I shared a score breakdown video at the end of last year, playing with these libraries and just getting a feel for the instruments. I'll share that video with you in the description below. And Epic Stock Media's got a sale going on, up to 50% off a collection of sample packs and sound effect packs. Big thanks to Epic Stock Media for sharing the music that we're using for our theme song and our whoosh transitions. Deals on plugin effects. There's so many deals at Plugin Boutique. Far too many for me to mention. The ones that jumped out I thought you might be interested in here. EVA Beat has released Melody Sauce 2. If you got Melody Sauce 1, you can upgrade for $15. $49 for the rest of us. That UJam manufacturer's sale includes Finisher Flux, a very creative multi-effects plugin, available now for $39, normally $99. And Freak Show Industries has April Fool's Day sale going on with up to 35% off 3 of their very creative plugins. These are so crazy, including Backmask. You can grab this one now for $13. Dumpster Fire. Available for $13. And Mishby. Available for $33. I'll include links to those. There's also Isotope's Neoverb, which is on the deepest discount we've seen yet, $49, normally $249. If you've been eyeing this reverb from Isotope, this might be a good time to go ahead and grab it. Featured freebies this week. New freebie over at Labs. Micah's Choir, available for free. During the pandemic, cinematic pop quartet Sons of Serendip found themselves unable to perform, so they focused their talents on sampling creative vocal instrument, available for free. A very popular freebie from last week here, Vapor Keys Sakura. It's a free lo-fi pads for Contact. I'll include a link to that. And if you haven't got enough freebies yet, I'll include a link over to the Download Show playlist. 13 episodes that'll fill up your hard drive in no time. That's going to wrap it up for this week's DL Compressor show. If you haven't already, open up that Neo Woodwinds tab from Insanity Samples. Check out those demos, really cool stuff. And I'm including a link to the checking out video that I've completed as well today. First time I'm releasing a review and DL Compressor show at the same time. I think you're really going to enjoy that video. Thanks for hanging out with me here on the DL Compressor. We'll see you next week. DL Compressor out.